Believe it or not, belt loops did not exist in clothes until the 1920s.
What's the thala? I'm sorry to say this man is actually incorrect when it comes to belt loops because they've existed on clothes throughout history. Now, he could be very well accurate when it comes to modern clothing, as in the clothing of the past couple hundred years. It's quite possible that belt loops just didn't exist until the 1920s as far as modern clothing is concerned. I am not an expert in modern clothing. I am far more familiar with ancient clothing, however, and probably one of my favorite examples of historic trousers is these right here on this fresco from 4th century Roman Bulgaria, in which you can see the man is carrying a pair of trousers that has belt loops. Now, what's interesting is we found a very similar pair of trousers dated to around 3rd century in a moor in Thorsberg, Germany, and hence the trousers have been referred to as the Thorsberg trousers. And they too have belt loops. We see belt loops appear on various things such as brays, which are sort of like a shorts underwear combo thing that were worn throughout the medieval period, and you would actually tie your stockings to the belt that held your brays up. So belt loops definitely had a place throughout a long time of history and when it comes to the leg wear of people of the past. Now, what's interesting is that he does point out something about the placement of belt loops prior to sort of mechanized industrialization of clothing, and that belt loops are usually a little bit lower than the top of the waistband. And if you look closely at that fresco example, the belt loops are actually placed lower than the top of the waistband. And the reason this is done is because it provides a layer of fabric that prevents your belt buckle from jamming into your gut, which is extremely uncomfortable if you've ever worn a belt with jeans today, or made the mistake like I have in the past of putting the belt loops too high on the waistband. It's pretty uncomfortable, so maybe we should start moving the belt loops back down again.